Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed a tutorial on this side braid here. I realized that I haven't done a hair tutorial in quite some time, and when I did my get ready with me, a lot of you guys were like, you used to do so many braided tutorials, we need a new one, and I was like, you know what, you are right. So this is the braid that I wanted to do. Somebody sent me a picture of kind of this side, I don't even know what to call it, like big French side braid? French braid into a side braid situation? I don't know. Hopefully I came up with the name before the video went up, so whatever I called it is right there. It is a little tricky maybe the first or second time that you do it, but once you get the technique down, it's super easy. The side braid is going to be great for girls like me who have really long bangs that are just completely grown out and you like to wear a side braid. God, the air was so loud. You like to wear a side braid, but your bangs just kind of hang all in your face. This is perfect for you because all you're going to do is braid those babies out the way. All you're going to really need to know how to do is French braid, and I really can't French braid my hair. I can only kind of French braid this front part. So hopefully I explain everything to where you can understand it, and just keep practicing. Practicing makes perfect, and once you do something a couple of times, you kind of just go into muscle memory and you don't even have to really pay attention to what you're doing. Your fingers just kind of do the work for you. Well, it happens to me. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So if you guys want to see how to get this French if you guys want to see how to get this French side braid situation, then just keep watching the video. Thanks guys. Okay, so brushing our hair to make sure it is not free. I'm then going to follow that with a little bit of dry shampoo because I do have freshly washed hair, so I just want to add a little more texture into it so that the braid has something to hold on to. And that's easy, right? I don't know what I'm giving you here, but it was something. Next, I'm going to clip in my hair extensions. Here I'm using the BellaMi hair in number 4. It's actually the Lilly hair from BellaMi hair. And I'm just going to clip about 4 pieces in, 3 in the back, and then 1 up on the side. You will see I'm not doing anything crazy here, just clipping them in as I normally would. I keep brushing my hair too because you want to make sure that it's not knotty, even though I have a few knots in my braid. You just want to kind of prevent all that from happening. Then I'm just going to take down the top part of my hair, find my part. Obviously this is going to be a side part, it can be on your left side or your right side. And then I'm going to just clip in 1-2 clipper right up front so that my shorter pieces of hair will blend easier in with the braid. Next, I'm just going to brush this back on the side and pull everything over to the opposite side of my part, and I'm going to hit it with a little bit of hairspray just to hold everything in place and make it a lot easier when I'm moving everything around. Then I'm just going to section a small part, and this part is pretty easy. I'm just going to braid it normally about 2 times, and then we're going to start French braiding. So this is actually really easy. You're just going to take your front strand and you're going to grab a little more hair right there, and then you're just going to work that into the braid. So you're going to bring that underneath, and then you're going to do the same thing with the back hair. You're just going to grab some hair from the back, add it, and then braid it underneath. I know that it seems a little difficult, but I promise you once you start doing it, it gets so easy. You're just adding more hair and placing it underneath your braid. Pick up some from the back and put it underneath. So this part isn't hard yet, so we're going to braid this down probably to about our ear. Does anybody else make these painful braiding faces? I swear they get worse throughout the video. Okay, so here's where it gets a little tricky. You're going to take this back piece of hair, and instead of pulling hair from the side, you're going to pull your hair all the way over from the other side of your head so that it incorporates everything into that front facing braid. So I'm just trying to find a long piece, not a short piece, so I'm trying to grab a piece of my extension, girl. And then I'm going to work that into the back part of my braid. So I'm going to combine these 2 pieces together, and then we're going to place that right in the middle. So push it underneath. It is a little hard, that first piece of hair, but it gets easier as you go down, and you'll be able to see it a little better the lower I get. And then for the front part, all you're going to do is continue to grab hair. This part is pretty easy, and add that to your braid. So again, we're just pulling hair from the opposite side of our braid and bringing that all the way over and combining that hair with our back strand from our braid and combining that all into the braid. Like I said, it's a little tough the first couple times, but it does get easier. And then for the front piece, all we're doing is continuing to just add hair to our front strand and braid that into our braid as well. Cannot be serious with these faces, but I am. And then for our final strand, we're just going to add that into our braid and then continue to braid regularly all the way down to the bottom. Then I'm just going to tie it off quickly with a regular hairband, and this is when we're going to start loosening everything up. So I'm just pulling and tugging to give a little more volume back in this area. Now for our side braid, I'm just going to loosen this so that I can have a little more tugging room, and I'm just going to begin pulling on my braid to make it look fluffier and thicker and just more full of volume than what we had before. This is actually my favorite part. You just want to be careful when you're pulling on your braid because you don't want to pull too hard and mess up any of the work you created. So just give them nice little tugs and you should fill out nicely. Because of all the pulling, I kind of lose the bottom of my braid, so I just like to separate everything and then go in and re-braid that part and then just keep tugging. Taking one of these little baby elastics, I'm then going to tie off the bottom of my hair. It just looks better in there than a huge rubber band, but if that's all you have, then use that. To get rid of these little bumps that we have, I'm just going to grab it and then pin it into my braid and hide it in there. Then I just like to go in, pull a few hairs to just make it a little more messy because you know me, I don't like anything super neat. And then just hit it with some hairspray and you're done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this French braid to side braid. I don't have anything else to say except I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.